Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning. This paper detailed the impact of immigration on economic growth in French economy during 1970 and 2022. Use RDL bond testing approach presented by Bilal LOUAIL and chair with Mabruk Riyash and Siham Riyash, Faculty of Economy, Commercial and Management Science, University of Algeries 3. This paper aims to analyze the impact of the immigration rate on per capita income in France. They are using the RDL bond testing approach in the French economy during period study. In general, the result indicate a negative impact of immigration on French per capita income. As for the long run, the effect was positive like other study. There are survey difficulties for the research, the most important of which is the lack of data on migration. Decision makers in French and researchers and academic interest in immigration can also benefit from the result of this study. Addressing the topic in French in recent period is considered a gap of this research. So, this paper have a problematic how has immigration affected the French economy during the period study. And the study attempt to contribute to the literature on immigration policy. They were divided in 5 parts. First, introduction. Second, theoretical and empirical underpinning and hypothesis development. Third, research methodology. Fourth, empirical result is an essential part of the study. The last part, discussion of result and conclusion, focus on application, limitation, and the future of research. For answer for my problematic in this paper have two hypotheses. One, first, there is practical positive for immigration in income per capita in French economy during period study. And second hypothesis, there is a practical positive for immigration in income per capita in French economy during period study in long and short term. So, this study used the RDL point testing approach in the French economy during period study. In general, the result indicate a negative impact of immigration on French per capita income. As for the long run, the effect was positive. According to the diagnostic test, the study model is considered acceptable, and the use of the method was successful because its variables were stable in the first group and not stable in the second group. So, the use of RDL is considered the most appropriate for the study. As for the result in general, it proved that per capita income in the French economy is affected by the proportion of immigrant compared to the indigenous population. But this effect was the opposite of what was exacted. Exacted is negative, which is inconsistent with the Morley 2006 study, and is also affected by per capita income for the part year, and it was positive as expected. In the long run result, they was as expected as the proportion of immigrant in France positively affected the income of the French per capita, as each 1% increase in the proportion of immigrant later to an increase in the French per capita income by 34.8%. And finally, decision markers influence and researchers and academic interest in immigration can benefit from the result of this study. Addressing the topic in French in a recent period is considered a gap of this study. Thank you very much.